We have a situation where Iran has been a threat to our ally in the Middle East, Israel, for many, many years. We understand that. They have called for death to Israel just like they've called for death to the United States of America. When you consider that and you consider how determined they appear to be to wipe Israel off the face of this earth, we shouldn't be surprised that we're here today. I don't like war. I don't like war involving America. I get that part. But I do believe that if Iran had a nuclear weapon, that they would use it. And I do agree that you can't allow an enemy of the United States to have a nuclear weapon. It's
You know, people, every time I hear someone call themselves a centrist, other, people on the left are starting to notice this too. They tend, especially if they're in the media, to lean right. And they're constantly apologizing for horrible things that the right does when they're in power. So, they're really just, small R's. Not really centrists. They're right-wingers. And Stephen A., time and time again, especially lately, I don't know if this guy's running for office or what, he's mouthing off, constantly apologizing. Yes, we know. Everyone knows you can't allow Iran to have a nuke. But there's a process. This being the epitome of democracy, supposedly, where we were. We had a process. Well, Congress has authorized military strike and war. And that process has been gone probably the last 2 years, at least. But Congress shouldn't have given that power up. They stopped giving up power. Especially very important power like that. We're less and less of a democracy every day if Congress stops giving up the people's power. You understand? It's from Congress, it's from the people. We don't want a king, especially a maniacal, psychopathic, non-empathetic king that's really a dictator like Donald Trump. But we're going to have more. That's all I have for this episode. Thanks for watching.